Radzikowska, Ewa Radzikowska, and then we got
Game
Andrea
one.
Koop and
Time in.
Gecheva.
0-0-2.
Should be a pretty even matchup, we will see, and we are going.
Side out.
Ewa Radzikowska.
0-0-1.
And that might have been a bad pronunciation too. I'm just going to call her Ewa.
Second
the rest
serve.
of the time.
0-0-2.
Ooh.
Point. One, 0-2. Side out.
Just sort of a strange start for both teams here. A couple mistakes and
0-1-1.
a pesky little wind here that just changes the ball a little bit. Wow, what a point from Michelle Esquivel. DC, I think, rightly targeting Michelle, generally speaking, but Michelle hit about 15 dinks there and then finally got the high one and sped it up. So big point for her. She knows she's going to get up most of the balls here.
2-1-1.
We got a 2-1 lead for Nashville.
Second serve.
Unlucky off the tape.
Two, 1-2.
What a point. I didn't think Gecheva even got that ball off the tape, but great battle. Great battle from all four ladies there. And Nashville on a little bit of a run here, 3-1-2. Oh man, the net tape is just wreaking havoc out here. They got to tighten these nets. I really think they need to tighten the nets. Too many net cords in pickleball. That's my hot take. People laugh at that. There's 4 points a game that are decided by nets, and I don't like it one bit. And Ewa with a nice put away there. But I don't know what the solution is. Use a different material on the top of the net or tighten it or whatever. I'm sure there is a solution. I think they should do that. And the Chefs are out to a 6-1 lead.
6-1-2.
All right, welcome back. Chefs up 6-1
6-1-2.
here.
Point.
And somehow that third was perfect, even though Ewa and Michelle tap paddles there. Works out. Everything going right for the Chefs. Man,
point.
Krista with an ugly miss there. And missed that fourth ball in the previous point.
8-1-2.
Expect a lot more balls to come to her these down the stretch here. See if DC can make a little run down 8-1. Not over, but
1-8-1.
Need to get a few on the board.
Second serve.
But too much from Esquivel. Playing really well right now.
1-8-2. Point.
And there's the net cord again. I'm just trying to get people on my side here. There's just too many points. That should happen once every like 5 matches, like a lucky net cord like that. It happens 4 or 5 times a match. I just
Side
don't like
out.
it. I don't know. But DC does like that one.
8-2-1.
Back to 2. That's so good from Ewa. She sees Gecheva way behind the baseline and just gives herself some margin there. Doesn't try to hit it too perfect, the drop shot, but perfectly placed either way.
Second serve.
That's a nice kitchen point there from DC.
On the right.
Good hands from Krista.
9-2-2.
So they can get one more side out here. Give themselves a shot.
Point.
And that is too good from Esquivel.
10-2-2.
Wow.
Point game, 11-2.
And a dominating performance there from the Chef women. Gosh, dozens, hundreds probably of matches with him. I've also played with Marshall, very familiar with both their games, and played a bunch against Stefan and Daniel. So I think it's going to be a pretty close match here. And a great start from Scarpa. That forehand in the middle.
Thank you. One zero 1-2. Hold on, the app is messed up. Hold on, let me fix it. Referee timeout.
And the app is messed up for the ref. Unfortunate little technical timeout here. Things happen. It's okay. And it looks like we got it fixed.
1-0-2.
No net there. Nice drop from Scarpa. I think a little bit of a
2-0-2.
Rosa thought he was going to take that ball for a second there. A little bit of hesitation from him, surprisingly.
Side out.
Nice move from Stefan. Daniel cleaning it up after that.
0-2-1.
But a good start from Nashville up 2-0.
Point.
Good hands from Stefan there. I don't hate that pull from Scarpa, but Stefan on that one.
1-2-1. Point.
Yeah, Stefan's such a good crasher. I mean, really tough team with
2-2-1.
Stefan's forehand in the middle and Daniel just blasting drives. really both of them are good crashers, so it's tough. Maybe you think, hey, let's return to Stefan, but his drive's so good too, and Daniel also a great crasher. It's a tough team to play against.
Point.
Just like that. Up 3-2.
3-2-1.
4-2.
Point. Four, 2-1.
Point. 5-2, man, great volley from Marshall, I thought, off the initial third.
5-2-1.
With a beautiful counter.
Second serve.
That was a big serve miss there for the Chefs. It needs something to happen. And Scarpa can't miss that one.
Timeout change in.
Can't
6-2-2.
miss that one. And just like that, DC goes up 6-2.
Time in.
We're going to get back into the action.
6-2-2.
DC up 6-2-2 on a 6-point run here.
Let, reserve. 6-2-2.
Man, so tough. So tough. Stefan and Daniel driving so well. Finally,
side out.
Nashville ends that 7-point run for DC. This match is definitely not over. That's insane. That's insane from Daniel. I mean, that thing's so high.
2-7-2.
Thought the ball was by him there, and it's not. Insane. Oh, my goodness.
Point.
Stefan goes to the Ernie. Wasn't there. So aggressive. DC, these guys are so aggressive on every single shot. It's working right now. It does cause some mistakes.
Side out.
That's a low pull for Scarpa there. From the right with the backhand.
7-3-1.
Tough to get that up and over.
Point.
And a few missed volleys from Marshall. It's a good drive, but Marshall's got to put that volley on the ground.
Nashville Chefs, 8-3-1.
Chefs will take a timeout here.
Time
in. Welcome back. 8-3-1, the lead for DC. Too good.
Point.
Too good right now for DC. Winning points at the kitchen as well against the Chefs. And
9-3-1.
9-3-1. 10-3-1.
Point. 10-3-1.
Oh,
Second
tries
serve.
Between the legs there, almost has a chance at it. If anybody can do it, it's him.
10-3-2.
Game point number 2. Nice angle from Scarpa
Side
there.
out.
See if the Chefs can make a little run here. You never know, down 10-3, but
3-10-1.
can't have an empty trip here.
Second serve.
Just too good from DC right now. You think the Chefs has the advantage in the kitchen, but haven't been able to win those kitchen rallies consistently.
3-10-2. Side out.
I like that drive from Marshall, but again, just a good volley from Daniel. And we've got game point number 3 here. There it is. Too good.
Point game, 11-3.
Too good from the DC men there. Very impressive. Kind of like the Nashville Chefs women, honestly. Pretty similar match. 3 here. Tied at 1-1. The men roll for Brooklyn. And the women roll for the Chefs. So we'll see if there's another lopsided match here. But I think this one's going to be pretty close.
Point.
And a nice start from the Chefs.
1-0-2. Side out.
Somehow that goes out. Ewa just on top of that. I don't know how that went out.
0-1-1.
Stefan is just so good with the drive and self-crash. He's just so tough.
1-1-1.
It doesn't feel like he's hitting it that hard. He's hitting it pretty hard, but it's just like he's able to keep the ball so low on that drive. Just right on top of the net. Keep it away from him. Like, good return there from Marshall. And the wind took that or something. It was a good draw from Andrea, but Marshall just completely losing sight of the ball there.
2-1-2.
A little bit of a gust, maybe. Yeah, too good.
Point.
DC with a quick 3-1 lead here.
3-1-2. Side out.
First high drive I've seen in a while for Stefan. And Marshall with a nice volley.
1-3-1.
Just gotta try and keep the ball on the ground if you're the Chefs. Too good.
Second serve.
Too good. Stefan Auvergne just playing some super solid pickleball. He'll towel off here.
1-3-2. Point.
Nice side out there.
2-3-2. Side out.
Nice point there from the Chefs.
Three, two, one. Point.
And an unlucky net cord ball just pops right up. And Ewa, a few mistakes here early. Again, unlucky with the net cords. That one sits up, and then she had the missed put away that tipped the net and just went out. What a point from Marshall Brown there, all over the court.
That's the way to work. That's the way to work.
So impressive. Honestly, not a great speed up by him initially.
4-2-2.
But Koop doesn't put enough on that counter, and Marshall able to re-counter back for the points.
Side out.
Another high drive from Stefan. Good sign for DC for, or excuse me, good sign for Nashville for sure. Staking from Marshall Brown. I mean, I like the chefs in the kitchen have a pretty sizable advantage, I would say. Marshall going cross with Andrea. And even Stefan, you know, great player, but not a great dinker. And that's, I mean, he would tell you the same thing. He can speed up off the bounce well, so he's going to try and get out of those rallies, but especially on the backhand side.
3-4-2.
So we'll see if the chefs can just get in, get to the kitchen. I think they're going to win 80% of the points there. What a pickleball point. Are you kidding? I'm talking about how bad Stefan's dinks are, and he made about 37 in a row there. I mean, unbelievable. This chef's still coming out on top, but that's pickleball right there, guys. Nice.
Side out.
Nice hands from Stefan. We're gonna play a little game here. I want to know. You guys DM me, Greg Dow, PB. Each person on the court, every person has an animal that they're most similar to.
4-4-1.
A spirit animal of sorts, okay? What, if you had to say, what animal is Stefan, okay? What is Stefan as an animal?
Fault, right foot. Second serve.
Give me your best, the most accurate one in my opinion. Greg Dow, PB, send me a DM, follow me, send me a DM. The most accurate one, in my opinion,
4-4-2.
will win a shout out on the stream on Grandstand Court here, okay? Are you kidding? What a point. Man, 2 highlight reel points these last few rallies. Unbelievable. I would say Stefan, for me, is like imagine there's a show cow, like show horses, you know, that aren't,
5-4-2.
they're like the super nice horses. Imagine there were cows that were show cows that weren't eaten. They were just nice pets. They were super kind. That would be Stefan for me, a show cow. Let me know if you have a better one than that, but I'm going show cow for Stefan. A very nice, friendly cow.
Here we go, chef.
What do you think?
4-5-1. Second serve.
Right here, chef. Right here.
Marshall Brown, I would say a friendly
Marshall.
river otter.
4-5-2.
I get a thumbs up from Westboro there. Westboro's. A good look from Marshall.
Side out.
Both Stefan and Marshall, very friendly guys. Some of the friendliest guys in pickleball. Super nice dudes. We got a battle here, just like I predicted. DC up 5-4.
I'm out, change end. 6-4-1.
All right, welcome back here. DC up 6-4-1.
Second serve.
Right here. One more. Good side. Let go.
6-4-2.
Too
Side
good
out.
from Marshall Brown. And that's a big side out for the Chefs there. So they can get a few more on the board. And Stefan looking good with that two-handed dink. I don't think that was the right ball to speed up, but I haven't seen that too much from him. I really like the look of it.
5-6-1. Second serve.
Beautiful shot there.
Five, 6-2.
Nice shot from Marshall. That's his signature. Backhand flicky. Bang. Right down the middle. And we got a tie ball game here, folks. 6-6.
6-6-2.
Nice Ernie from Marshall. Gets a little help from the tape. And Nashville in the lead here, 7-6.
7-6-2.
Oh my goodness, and Stefan, this is the easiest ball of the day. And they're going to take a timeout, I think.
8-6-2.
Good timeout here from Stefan. He's played so good.
8-6-2. Side out.
Good timeout there from DC. Getting the side out, but a great run for Nashville, putting themselves ahead by 2.
6-8-1.
Nice shot, Ewa.
Serve.
Holds that backhand. Stefan
6-8-2.
maybe has a really good spot. Stefan kind of slipped a little bit, but nevertheless, great spot. Nice, good
Side
put
out.
away, and that's a big side out there. No blood for the Chefs. Let's see if they can
8-6-1.
maybe close this thing out here. Wow, what a reach from Marshall Brown. That initial forehand, I thought was out of his reach, but wasn't. And it follows up with the backhand, and then the forehand again to put it
9-6.
away. 9-6-1.
Second serve.
Clean up there from Stefan.
9-6-2. Side out.
Nice volley there. Marshall looking for that easy fifth, but it was good deep volley. Still got one there.
6-9-1.
6-9-1. DC needs at least one here. Thought Marshall was going to miss that, and Koop looking at the line like, was that in?
6-9-2.
He'll stand 6-9-2. Oh,
Side out.
That's not going to work. No. Eva's not even going to consider hitting that one. See if the Chefs can get this one. Close the door on this one. 9-6-1. Oh,
Point.
thought that might have stayed in, but it doesn't.
10-6-1.
Chefs up 10-6-1.
Serve.
Game point number 2 here, 10-6-2.
10-6-2.
Miss
Point game.
return,
11-6.
and the Chefs take game 3. Wins game here. I expect this
Game
to
4.
be a pretty competitive matchup.
Side out.
We'll see. I mean, you know, Gecheva can be hot and cold. When she's hot, she's really good. When she's cold,
0-0-1.
she's, you know, she can tend to miss some balls, and did not play great in that women's match. So she needs a good start here. Nice kitchen rally there. And I think Gecheva is going to be an X factor here. And that, if that point, if she plays like that the whole match,
1-0-1.
it's going to be a good spot, because that was a great point from her. Just a lucky net cord there. It's the ones I'm talking about. I just don't think that should happen once every 5 matches. Whatever. I've gone on enough about that. Still a nice drive and a good finish.
2-0-1.
Quick 2-0-1.
Second serve.
There's a high third from Gecheva and Scarpa.
2-0-2. Side out.
That ball was flying. That drive's flying out. Michelle hits it, but gets it down nicely.
0-2-1. Point.
Great shot there from Michelle.
1-2-1.
Gecheva's got to make that. Still a pretty basic volley. Ooh. Great initial counter from Scarpa there. Just gets paddle on that, but Gecheva there for the recounter.
1-2-2.
1-2-2. Nice move from Scarpa there. Gecheva with the pop-up. A lot of balls going to her right now.
Point.
Get a miss return from Daniel. 3-2-2.
3-2-2. Side
Like
out.
the look from Scarpa there. Good drive crash. But nice volley from Daniel.
2-3-1.
Nice speed
Second
up from
serve.
Scarpa.
Two, 3-2.
Good deep
Point.
serve from Daniel when Michelle gives the stay call.
3-3-2.
3's on 2. Great dink from
Side
Michelle.
out.
I thought Gecheva had her ATP opportunity there if she would have waited on that, but
3-3-1.
Tied up 3-3.
Second serve.
Rare sighting there. Scarpa missed third. Don't see that often.
3-3-2.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Side out. Referee timeout. We have a challenge of the in ruling.
So Nashville's going to challenge their call here.
After video review, the rally stands, the ball was in. Nashville Chefs lose 1 free video challenge. They have 2 free video challenges remaining. Pickleball Team has 3 free video challenges remaining. We'll resume play at 3-3-1.
Call will stand. Back to DC.
Daniel on the right.
3-3-1.
3-3.
That was.
Yes, you have 3-3. Server 1.
Yep. That was a side out. So 3-3-1.
3-3-1.
Ball kind of stays down there off the De La Rosa serve. I could see that even from my angle. Kind of a weird bounce. Unlucky break for Scarpa and the Chefs.
4-3-1.
That's sick.
Point.
That is a sick pull there from Gecheva. Holds it so nicely. It's a little side spin. I mean, that's not an easy shot right there.
5-3-1.
Wasn't that high of a dink, really, by Michelle. It's too good from Krista.
Point. Timeout. Change in. 6-3-1.
Change ins after miss volley from Scarpa.
Referee
Was a little
timeout.
long.
Nashville Chefs are challenging the out call. The out call puts us at 6-3-1.
They can challenge that, but
After review, the out call stands. Nashville Chefs lose a free challenge. They have 1 free challenge remaining. DC Pickleball Team has 3 free challenges remaining. We resume play at 6-3-1.
all right, so call will stand. DC up 6-3-1 here on a nice little three-point run.
Hold on.
See if they can keep that going. This is a big possession here for DC. If you can get to like 8,
Time in.
3,
6-3-1.
be huge. If you go 0 for 2, it's anyone's ball game. Are you kidding? Now that is a potentially game-changing point right there. Michelle Esquivel and Scarpa with just some unbelievable defense that comes over like 3 times. Hey, that was a momentum-changing point right there.
Side out.
Goes from 7-3-1 to now, and who knows how many they get after that, to back to 3-6-1. So I think potentially at the point of the match there, the Chefs come back here. Good spot from
Second
Krista.
serve.
Dink sitting up a little bit from Esquivel, but good pull. We are missing the ball here. And there it is.
All right, here we go, Chefs.
3-6-2. Side it out.
Just misses the serve deep. She hits herself. She knows she can't afford that. Right back to DC. And then a missed return from Scarpa.
Point. Second serve. Seven, 3-2. Side out. 3-7-1.
Right back to the Chefs. 3-7-1. Again, this is not over. Wow, that's a good put away from Daniel. Good drive from Scarpa, too. Just Daniel too good on the volley. And Michelle pops up the fifth a little bit. And then just a total miss hit from Michelle there. If you're DC right now, you're up 7-3. There's been a few misses from Michelle and Scarpa. This is your time to put this game away because you know they're going to start playing better here in a minute.
Go,
Oh my goodness. And they get away with one there. I mean, you got to be kidding if you're Daniel and Krista. But that's why you just get every ball back, man, because you never know.
7-3-2.
Other team could miss. Nice volley from Michelle again. And the Chefs still hang around. It's only 7-3. They've been playing great when DC's been serving, but just
3-7-1.
Get to the kitchen right now on their serve. Great drop from Scarpa. Four, 7-1. Oh, he missed it. I don't know if Michelle intentionally left that because she thought it was going out, but either way, it works. 5-7-1.
Second serve.
Nice return from Daniel. Michelle just dumps it in the net a little bit.
5-7-2.
Ooh.
Side out.
The wind picked up in the middle of that point. That might have affected Scarpa's fifth there. But still a good possession from Nashville, getting two back. Sixth serve by Daniel and a great return by Scarpa. And a nice volley from Scarpa there because Daniel had a good serve and a good drive, so good point from them.
7-5-2.
Nice shot from Scarpa.
Side out.
Good move from Daniel too. He didn't get all of that ATP, and it just kind of happened to go right to Scarpa, and Scarpa's there for the finish.
5-7-1.
Oh yeah.
Point.
Great hands from Scarpa. Gets a little lucky from the tape, but he'll take it. Still ahead in that hands battle. And good timeout here from DC. All right, welcome back.
I'm in. 6-7-1.
Excuse me, game 4. Chefs on a run here, 6-7-1. Wow. And that, I saw she was going to speed that up, and I'm like, don't speed that up to Daniel.
7-7-1.
But I was wrong. That worked. Great shot from Michelle. 7-7-1 now.
Second serve.
And I don't know about that shot selection there from Michelle. It's 7-7. But I didn't like the speed up either, and that worked. So still 1 for 2 on those.
7-2.
Nice shot from Michelle. The dink is lifted. A little inside Ouch.
8-7-2.
The Chefs with the lead here, 8-7-2. Oh my God.
Point.
And the lob works. I don't know what DC is doing. That wasn't even a good lob. I don't know what they're doing there. That was crazy.
9-7-2.
The Chefs go up 2 here.
Side out.
Man, what a strange possession for Michelle. It's like 2 great shots and misses a serve and misses a 3rd shot lob. It gets her team on top. 7-9-1. Great point there.
Point.
Good early look from Gecheva. Good defense from Michelle. Got a couple of those put-aways back, but okay, 8-9-1.
Second serve.
Rosa misses in the net. Big point here, 8-9-2.
8-9-2.
Yeah, good volley from Scarpa.
Side out.
To a high 3rd from Gecheva. And Chefs get the ball back with the lead still, 9-8-1. Let's see if they can
9-8-1.
finish it up right here. And that was just ill-advised speed up from Gecheva. And they earn a match point here, 10-8-1.
Second serve.
Don't hate that by Scarpa. But a good lead from Krista, and we got one more match point here.
10-8-2.
And a missed volley, a great drive from Michelle, and the Chefs will take this one 11-8 in game 4 and take the 3-1 victory over DC. Very competitive match from both teams. A lot of great points, a lot of great players, and I think the Chefs are now maybe back in the number 2 slot here in the Challenger division. Exciting stuff here on Grandstand, and I think we are going